don't see anyone. Make sure when you hop on, you say hi. There we go. I see one person watching. And while I'm waiting for you, as usual, I'm gotta grab a rag. I do have my wipes. Hello, everyone. And oh, and you know me and my gotta get the iPad on. I actually am using the iPad stand I bought from Reimagineered. Hi, Cindy. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me on my segment. And while I see you, Melinda, did you get my email? I sent you those downloads. You know, that has been a challenge to be able to sell paint where you can pick the option and the downloads. It doesn't work on the website. And I've got to figured out a workaround, but in the meantime, it's not the answer. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull the Paint Pixie page up, so if by chance I remember to look down and read comments, you know me, I am not the best, but, okay, I'm always having challenges here. Why does, you know, maybe I just don't use my iPad enough. Is that it? Is that the issue here? All right, so I don't know what the issue is here. Let me try through Firefox. This is our Give Thanks event. And enjoy your dinner, Sylvia. And we are here to give thanks to, well, for me, all of you. I would also love to see in the comments what you're most proud of that you've done, right? I think we need to honor you. We need to honor ourselves. We need to give ourselves some credit for, and it can be the smallest little thing, right? So, come on. I may not be able to read comments because my phone is going to be kind of tilted, but I'm really trying here, folks. I don't know what it is. Do you think it's just me? It must be me. Let me get back on Facebook. Let's see. I don't know. I think my iPad's like stuck. I don't think it's going to work. And I want to see your comments because I want to see what you have done that you are so proud of yourself for doing, but it can be the smallest thing. I had written in Lisa's comments that one of the things, honestly, that I am most proud of is when we moved to Sedona, Mr. Pixie wanted to buy electric bikes, and I said, yeah. Well, it's kind of scary learning how to ride a bike. My first one, I have two of them now, so my first one looks like a moped. That, you know, I was able to get used to that. He just bought me another one a few weeks ago. It looks like a mountain bike. The seat sits up really high. And that's the one that I really have to learn how to ride like a regular bike again, because I'm learning that your legs are not supposed to be touching the ground. They're supposed to be extended, you know, when you pedal, your seat should be higher. So it looks like I'm not going to have much success with my iPad to read comments because I can't get, and I've already turned everything off and on, so I apologize. Everybody else, how everybody else does it. But anyway, I'm going to tilt you down. I am actually going to be working on, I'm going to try. You guys, please talk among yourselves too, because the more you comment, the better the algorithm helps with, I think I can, with getting our lives out and all that good stuff. You know, I think it might be my page. I can't. even comment here. So, okay. There we go. I'm going to tilt it like that. I'm going to tilt it down. Hopefully you can see everything okay. And I'm going to try to work in this area. I'm actually going to be working on one of the tater puffing kits today. And let me grab some brushes. Let's get going. I'm going to go ahead and base coat these pieces, and you'll be able to see everything as it comes along. Sometimes I like to keep you in suspense. So I'm going to go ahead and base coat with cream puff. And real quick, while I've got the cream puff out, it is an option for the kit of the month, which is Gather and Be Grateful. Lindy and Lisa curated the kit. So it's an option. You don't have to get it, but the only way that I could make it work as an option, plus you get free downloads that they designed, is you're going to have to go and put the cream puff, the 2-ounce cream puff, into your cart, and then there's a coupon that will automatically apply the discount, and you'll get 20% off when you buy the kit. So it'll be 20% off of the paint. So instead of it being $8, it'll cost you $6. You'll get $2 off, which is actually 25% off. So it's a better deal than what I'm thinking. Anyway, another way to get the cream puff is we have them right now. These are the colors we tend to use a lot in the fall. Candy papaya, honeycomb, and then the cream puff, it just works for a great white if you need lighter colors. I have these 3 on the website right now for $19. That's $5 off the regular price of $24. So you can find that in the kits or in the sales section. I just want to let you know that. I just put a bunch of stuff on pretty much clearance, half off. So go to my sales section, check it out. Okay, we're going to let this dry. Whoa. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Thinking, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and base coat this little piece here. You probably have already guessed what I'm doing if you have this kit. If you don't have it, then you won't know what I'm doing. I'm going to grab a little tray. I thought maybe I could just squirt it all out. All right, so make sure you let us know what you're most proud of, because what I'm going to do at right before we end my live, my segment, I'm going to be scrolling through the comments, and hopefully Facebook will cooperate with me. If not, I'll have to do it after my live like I had to do for Amanda's. And we're going to pick somebody to be gifted the fall banner kit. And it's funny, I have yet to do mine on my live, on the live yet, because I know that Lindy and Lisa recently did theirs, so I thought I'd kind of give you a little break, but it's a great kit. All right, let's set that aside. A lot to base coat here, but what I think, we're actually going to do some decoupaging on these little things that I'm going to base coat this again. The cream puff is a great color. So have you guessed what I'm working on? Maybe by now you have. And if you have this kit, then you probably know. So what I'm doing is, I have a really bad habit of, when I'm working on a project, I leave my lid open, and then the paint starts to dry where it pops into the lid. And then the next time I go to paint something, I get all these little crumbs. So it's a bad habit, you guys, that I have. But I closed my lid just now. So what I do once in a while, I save lids from my bottles that are empty. And let me keep that one out. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll clean my lids out. I save them. I'll save at least one or two. And so when I do get a lid that's kind of gunky, I go ahead and soak it in water and dish soap and let's see. Anyway, put the new lid, the one that's clean. So I always have clean lids I can interchange if I need to. So I'm trying to think what color I'm going to. This is chai latte. I may end up putting in a little bit more cream puff to lighten it. I could be using glazed donut, but I don't know why I decided to bring out the chai latte. This is a great way, what I'm doing right here, actually, do you see? It's a great way to blend your colors without mixing them so that you give your project some depth. And with the chai latte, this is why a lot of us want to show you how we use just a few colors to get more. So when you have your chai latte and let's say a cream puff or one of the whites, then you can end up with a lighter tone. See that? And I do want to mix in. This might end up looking really weird at the end, but we'll see. Do I want to mix in? Maybe I don't. It might look too weird. Might look too weird. Okay, let's not stay with it. Now, I am going to use a little bit of the honeycomb. I want to do something here. I want this to look like, okay, so have you guessed I'm doing a turkey? And this is the what is it, the gobbler thing? So it's supposed to be the beak, right, in the gobbler thing. I want to kind of make it look like, and then you're supposed to, and what you do is you stick it, here, I'll do it backwards. You stick it to the face flat like that. And I decided, as I was looking at this, I'm like, kind of has a heart shape, right? So I'm going to do is, just with my brush, I'm going to see if I can't make it a deep heart, because my silly little turkey is going to have lips. I want my turkey to have heart-shaped lips. So if I take, whoops, okay, I'll have to go back over a little bit right there. Are you able to see what I'm doing? I feel so bad. You know what? I'll tell you what I think I'm going to do. Nope. I really want to see your comments. I'm going to do, it's while we're just painting right here, I am going to delete my Facebook app. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I told you I want to do red lips. Okay. So, and I want them heart-shaped. All right. So the next color I'm going to use, and I may go back and like blend these afterwards, but for right now, I'm kind of doing what's called blocking them in. All right. Let me, oh my gosh, I know why. Oh my gosh. You guys, you have to tell me. Josie, did you check your Wi-Fi connection? And I bet I won't get Wi-Fi because I forgot. We changed our modem. All right, so that's why. Anyway, so moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Candied Papaya, and I'm using the same brush. I want to give her orange lips, right? She's a Thanksgiving, wait, do they? Well, she's a Thanksgiving turkey, huh? What should we call her? Should we call her, I don't know, Sally just came to mind. I don't know why, but Sally just came to mind for a name. Poor Sally. Okay. You know what? Let's see if that makes it. Does that make it any easier for you? I'll bring you a little closer. I can't read your comments. I wish I knew my password. I can't remember it right now. Actually, it's pretty easy, but I can't remember it. Alrighty, we're giving her candy papaya lips. Poor little Sally. I don't know if she knows. Maybe she'll get saved, right? You know how every year the president saves a turkey? That's it. She doesn't know it yet. She's going to get saved. We aren't going to eat Sally this year. I forget what they call it when they save the turkey. Right? Like, is it the same term? Like a pardon? I don't know. I don't know. I forget. All right. A little bit up here. And I'll probably, like I said, this is kind of just blocking it in for now. I may not come back and work. I mean, I do need another coat. I can see that. My coats are so thin. But I just, again, it's just called color blocking. We'll get this going. So all, you know, it's easier for thin coats of paint to dry than thick coats. And I hope my lighting's okay. You guys, let's maybe push it that way. I have tried and tried. I spent so much money on lights and then having to send them back, only because I don't have the space for a floor ring light. And the little desk ones, like I've been using, just don't seem good enough, bright enough. So I'll end up redoing that a little bit. Let's see if, again, if I can, just want to make sure. How are you all doing? Am I doing okay? All right, yeah. So don't forget to be putting in the comments what you're most proud of or you're grateful for. And at the end, I'll be scrolling and doing a little drawing. All right, so I think I am happy with her coloring, let's say. For now, maybe I'll come back later. I did bring some chocolate souffle because I do like to accent. Oh, no. You know what? Maybe I do want to... I think I'm going to kind of change my mind here. I'm going to paint her edges right now. I was thinking, oh, well, that could be okay if I get a little red or something. Here we go. I was thinking I might wait. And I was going to do a metallic, but then I realized, honestly, the metallic is for her feathers, to kind of outline her feathers. So let's just get this over and done with. And then I got to keep an eye of 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. So one of the things that I am most proud of for myself is my mom taught me to be a strong woman. And you know, I was thinking about it this morning. I don't think I ever heard my mom say she couldn't do something, honestly. I don't ever remember her saying, if there was something hard, I don't remember her saying, oh, I can't do that, it's too hard. I don't know. So I'm thinking maybe that's where my perseverance comes from. Because, and I find I'm more and more like that as I get older. When I was younger, I think I was afraid. I still am. I have this fear of failing. And so when I was younger, I didn't even want to try, right? Because I was afraid I might fail. And now I realize as I get older, you know what? There's no failing, right? If I can say I tried, there's no failing. All right, so now while it's wet, it doesn't matter to me if it's wet or not. I just want to bring in a little bit of a, how we do. Just to give a little dimension. We'll see. If I don't like it, what's the worst that can happen? I paint over it, right? And I realize oh, that's all right if I didn't do the bottom. There we go. Sometimes, you just have to finger paint. I'm going to give her a little bit more dimension, right? And I can always bring in more of the other colors. Oh, that's what it was. It looked like something I dripped, but it actually wasn't. It was a piece of paint. Let's kind of like some of that lighter in there too, right? Yeah, so anyway, that's one of the things I think I can say I'm really proud of. I've been talking about this for how many weeks now, 2 at least, that I am working on rebuilding my website. I just refuse to pay somebody $1,000. That's the quote I got. $1,000 to change what they call changing my theme. And yeah, it's been a lot of work. And there was a day where I'm like, maybe I do need, there are certain things I don't know how to do because I'm not a web developer. And if it needs coding and stuff like that, I don't know how to do that. So I might have to end up using somebody just to help me finish it out so that we can get it on, what we call live. But it was funny, last night Mr. Pixie asked me, he said, did you shut down your website? And I'm like, no, you do this like on a secret site. And then once you're ready, you do what's called going live. And you switch it over, and I would do that late at night when most of you are asleep. So if there are any glitches, I'll do a backup, and no one will ever know, unless you're trying to order at that particular moment. It doesn't take long to back up and get it all running again. All right, sorry, I'm playing around because I keep playing. I wanted to be, how feathers have different shades, right? And then we're going to put her lips. And then I have some ideas for the eyes. Whoa. Well, Josie, that was smart. That was smart. I'll end up redoing the sides here because I made a big old mess with the paint wet. That's okay, it's just the sides. That won't be hard to go over. Alrighty, so I'm going to wipe my hands, and we are going to, I guess I better grab my Meltdown, right? I'm going to decoupage. That would be smart. and we'll get going on the decoupage. Alrighty. Let's wipe my hands there. Let me grab my Meltdown. It's right here. You can use Meltdown or force field. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and put it in a tray instead of squirting it onto my surface. And then I chose these 4 papers. That's what I did. So let's put Sally aside over here for a second. These are dry. And then I realized last night, if I put these this way, right, it works. So I am actually going to grab a pencil and just kind of lightly, I'm not going to cut it exactly because I do like that look of, you know, the rough edge. Oh, you know what? They are not cut identical. You know why? Mr. T, these are from the Tater Buggin' Shop, and Mr. T hand makes these. So they are not all the same. It is, looks like to me he probably knows how he needs the shape, and he doesn't need a jig or a pattern. So I want to make sure that each one of them is going to fit properly, right? So I have to keep them together for that reason. So what are your plans for Thanksgiving? Everybody got some big plans? We are going to go to Las Vegas because that's where our family lives. And my in-laws are both still alive. They're in their late 80s and thank God in great health. And when we moved to Sedona, we had to make the decision that every year we will need to travel back to Vegas to visit for the holidays. So that's what we're doing, and we'll be back there for Christmas as well. Right? Well, my parents are deceased. They died a long time ago. And so I want to make sure that, you know, my husband, I love my in-laws anyway, but I want to make sure that Mr. Pixie gets these years with them. Because, right, these are the times that we're going to remember them. They're a lot of fun to be with. He'll have 2 other sisters there for Thanksgiving, and then a 3rd sister will come for Christmas. Alrighty, so let's see. I think I'm going to do it this way. Right? All right. Now, a lot of you have these papers because you got them. If you didn't use them with your whole kits, I do. I always give an extra sheet of paper just in case one rips while you're working on it, right? Because sometimes you got to get used to a way of, you know, how a paper is going to lay down and how it's going to take the decoupage medium. So I like to give you an extra piece. All right, so I'm going to grab one of my brushes. I do not like to use my good brushes to decoupage. So how's everybody doing? If you don't mind spreading the love, I'd appreciate that as well. So anyway, hello everyone. I'm sorry I can't, I just did something there. I can't see your comments. Anyway, more important, you see what I'm working on. Let's get started. I like to put nice, thick coat, always. And especially around the edges. And I'm going to grab my brayer. I really like using a brayer. It really helps it. Although I don't think it would bother me to have bubbles and wrinkles, but I prefer not to have a whole lot. All right. There we go. Go, and hopefully, oh, this side looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and just sand it off. So I actually got this idea to decoupage the tail feathers from Lindy's picture of the kit on her website. So I don't know if Cindy Kane is on here or not, but if she is, or if anybody would want to go to the Tater Buggin' shop and post, pin this, in the comments, put the website. So if you want to buy one of these, you will get it very quickly. You'll get it before Thanksgiving. I think it's going to be super cute on a Thanksgiving table. So I will probably bring it to Las Vegas with me. Well, I'm going to do, chances are it's going to be gifted to a family member or a good friend. Since we're not doing Thanksgiving, I think it would be fun to gift it. Whoops. Oh, how much time? Oh, half an hour. I better hurry. Although, since I'm decoupaging the feathers, I'm not painting, you should be able to get this, get Sally pretty much done. Okay. I know, I spent too many minutes trying to get my iPad working just to realize that I haven't turned it on since we changed our modem on Monday. Everything we do here in Sedona, we stream our TV. We have what's called IPTV. We don't have regular cable, so everything we do is streamed. And so it burns up our modem, and every year we've got to get a new one. Thank goodness they're free through the our internet provider here. All I'm doing, I know you can't see me, I'm just sanding right straight into my trash can. There we go. Look how pretty that is. It's going to be really, really pretty. And then I like to go ahead and just put a coat of Meltdown on top. I don't know if that helps any. I can't, this is where I question myself. I'm like, am I decoupaging this properly? All right, I've got 2 more to go. And then I'm going to turn my glue gun on so that we can glue these down. I'll have to finish Sally's face, and so don't forget to put in the comments, what have you done in your life that you are most proud of? Or what are you thankful for? And I am going to, at the end of the live, hopefully I'll be able to scroll. If I can't, then I'll have to do what I did with Amanda's right after the live. I will scroll. Facebook is not cooperating with me today. I don't know why. I couldn't scroll through all the comments. So I'm just showing you here. I love these large emery boards. I get them in a pack of 12, I think, off of Amazon. I forget how much I paid for them. They weren't expensive at all. They become less than $1 a piece. And they're two-sided with different grits. I like them because they're big, right? They're like an inch wide. Alrighty. There's that. I'm gonna roll it one more time just to make sure. Go ahead and put my coat of Meltdown. All right, and we have one more to go. One more to go, and then we can get working on, let this dry a little bit. I might have to take the hair dryer or the, you know, the gun. Oh, that was the word I wasn't going to say. The heat tool. And I'm going to have to heat these up so that I can use the glue gun, the glue tool. All right, Josie. Saying all the words Facebook doesn't want me to say. It's a shame that it's come to that, right? Because that's what they are. You know, that's what they've always been called. Okay. Alrighty. We're getting there. Oh, it's going to be so cute. Sally's going to be so pretty and dressed up. She's getting pardoned. She just doesn't know it yet. Just so you know, that's a surprise to her. She has no idea she is getting pardoned. She is the lucky one. Okay. I'm going to put that over there. We'll put these aside. Let's grab her. Oh, I'm not like thrilled. But you know what? Oh, I know. Let me put another coat. Let me put another coat on her beak and her lips. Okay. So the honeycomb represents her beak. Let me grab a smaller brush. You know, it's funny. It's this. You really do need a bigger brush if you want better coverage. But when you're working in such a small area, you just have to use a smaller brush. Okay. And I really don't want to have to go back over this while it's on her face. You know, because with my luck, I'd end up with these colors all over her face. At least the edge. I can do it as long as I get my edges painted well enough. Then I can always come back over it if I need to. There we go. I'm putting such a thin coat on it. And that's so that I can, stay in between my lines. And then this wood is very, very porous. Aww. I think I got some goobers right there. That'll be okay. Look at that. Look at her lips. And then her, I don't know what this is called. I'll just call it the gobbler. Her little gobbler. There we go. Okay, so put that in the water for now. I have a feeling I'm going to be going over her maybe with some gold or copper. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to dry this real quick. Just nothing else so I can touch it. And you know, I'm a big gold fan. That's why I'm thinking, do I want to do copper? But the copper might work better with the colors of the paper, right? I don't need this anymore. I put that away. I want to show you. I have a silly idea. So this is going to look, I think, really cute. And I do have eyes for her. I have eyes. Because, Josie, of 20 minutes, you got to get going here. What did I do with her eyes? Hold on. They're here. I moved. Oh, you know, I was thinking, maybe this is what I'll do. You know what? Since I'm not thrilled about her body yet. Oh, there. Her eyes are right in front of me. Okay. I think we're going to take this stencil. I think it would make a fabulous body. Like, right? Yeah. I think so. And I think I'm going to use, I'm thinking new penny, the copper. Kind of bring that in. Let me grab a new clean tray. Oh, you know what? I'll just use the tray from the Meltdown. Okay. I'm going to use the tray from the Meltdown. I'm going to grab, oh, here's a really small, let's see if this, I'm going to grab a stencil brush. Nope, I don't want a real small one. I want a bigger stencil brush. Let's see if this will work. What I want to do is I want to make sure, I want to really, really offload my paint. And offloading is like dabbing it on a rag, okay? I just want this to be really light. And not all over. We'll see how it looks. A lot of times I will do this with, oh, I like that. I will do it using glaze, the glazing medium. Well, I've already started to tamp, so I'm going to tamp. You know what, I think I could live with that. I know it kind of looks odd right now, but we're going to, I feel like it kind of dresses her up, right? So now she's got her beak, her lips, her gobbler, and then I've got the eyes. Okay, I was hoping I'd have some that weren't quite this big, but I think it's going to be funny, right? She's got those big old eyes. She doesn't know yet that she is not the Thanksgiving turkey at the White House. She has been pardoned. So let's put those away. Got my glue ready. But before I put the eyes on, I think I'm going to go ahead and put her lips on. Oh, 15 minutes. Okay, we're getting there. Put her lips on. Maybe I can draw, paint some eyelashes on her. There's her beak. I'm not sure if that's where it needs to go, but it kind of looks, I think it looks fine. I don't want it too far, right? Too far out. Oh well, let's do it. My daddy used to say, do it even if you don't do it right. do it even if you don't do it right. Right? Just do it. That's what Nike says. Just do it. So let's seal this real quick. I still have some meltdown on this side. Let me grab, I'll just grab a brush just to save time. And I'll probably go in after, I should have done it now, but I'll go in after, I think, and outline her lips and all that as well. Let's get some up here so that I can get those eyes glued on. Or if I don't, I was thinking I'd outline the lips maybe with like a black marker, but maybe I will go over them with some copper. We'll see. I know I'm running out of time. And here I thought I'd have a lot of time to do this. So far, you like it? I know, I am so sorry that I can't read your comments, but you know, it's nothing new. So let's dry this so I get the eyes on. Right, and then I'll glue them on with the glue tool. We'll just keep working, and as I have more time, I can do more things, right? So I'm thinking right there. She's so darn cute. Oh, I wonder if that's going to melt it. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to put a little dab in the middle. What do you think? Do you like it? Yes, yes. Just keep telling us what you're proud of. We want to celebrate you. So, I love it. I love her. Okay. I do want to get her feathers glued on. Like I said, we'll just keep working on different things. I'll get her put together. That's the most important thing, right? That you can see me getting her together. I need to make sure. Let me see her feathers, right? Because she's so pretty. Kind of like, I think I like the green on the outside. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty. I'm not sure. That would be pretty too. So in case you didn't catch me from the beginning, I am working on one of the Tater Buggins turkey kit. I had ordered this, gosh, how long ago, and still hadn't worked on it, and I thought today would be the perfect day, and then I can take it with me. I think I like that. Do you like that? You like that? Can you put your own, wait. You can put your own spin. Yes, exactly, Cindy. Thank you for posting that. All right. So I'm going to This is my new glue gun. I may not be using the correct size, but I wanted to give it a try. Maybe I should have used my bigger one. This has the fine tip. All right. I need her. All right, need her to set. All right, so then, whoa. I can always come back later and do what I need to do, right? See that? There we go. Sorry about that. All right. I am thinking, talking about putting my own spin, I think she needs some pearls. Oh, if I would have just thought about that sooner. Well, I did think about it sooner. Look at her. I'm thinking I can. That's what I'm thinking. I'll work it around. There we go. Like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That one didn't stick. That's okay. Right? Put some pearls on her. So, let me, I don't know if my big glue gun can heat in time. But I also was thinking she needs a little crown. And have you seen her new royal, right? Oh my gosh, what is the name of this? You guys, I just drew a blank, but it's our new crown mold. Crowning touch. I think it would look so cute. She needs it. She needs it. So let's get some, I'm going to get some gold, some 24 karat. And maybe she'll have red jewels. I haven't decided. You know what I can do after my live, though? I think I'm going to put real jewels. I think I am. Let me grab this. We'll at least get this painted. And I need a small brush. Right? We'll get it painted gold because I love gold crowns. So yeah, this is one of our new, what I call our Paint Pixie molds because it's green. I had them made, it's a different shade of green than my other ones, and that's because they're different, made at different times. But it still works. It's still pretty, it's still green, it's still Paint Pixie. It's funny, I had the same manufacturer made the crown mold and the English garden mold, and I asked them if they still had, if they document the colors, you know, how they made the green. And she's like, oh yeah, but when it came out, I'm thinking like paint, though. Sometimes if you don't get your paint in the same, like let's say you have a big job, right? And I know this because I was a paint contractor. And you may know it just from experience. Let's say you're painting a wall and you decide, I'll just buy enough and we'll see if it works. And now you got to go back for more and the colors are slightly different. And that's because they're made at different times. And sometimes the machine will drip a little bit more of one color than the other. Let's see. I don't know if this is ready to go. I think what it is, my paper is still damp. That's the problem. Because it just, what it did is it ripped up my paper. And it's not sticking to this one either. So you guys will get the gist at least. Right? You'll get the gist. All right, let me turn it. Let me turn Sally so you kind of get an idea, right? Let me dry this. How many minutes? Oh my gosh, okay. I need to scroll. I need to pick a name. So let me do that. Let's see if it's going to allow me to scroll. I only have 4 minutes. Let's just do that right now. Oh yes, it is. It wouldn't let me on Amanda's. So hopefully you put a comment in there what you're most proud of. I could give you another minute. I actually have 4 minutes before my time's up. So why don't you go ahead. I'm going to dry this. We're going to put her crown on. Oh, she is going to look beautiful. So you can get this mold, Crowning Touch, in the Pixie shop under molds. And what I'm going to do after the, probably while I'm watching everybody, whoops, let me do this. While I'm watching everyone, I'll go back. I'm going to add jewels because you know how I love my rhinestones, right? And there's something therapeutical about the pickers. I'll be able to go back and finish her up, and then we're all going to post our finished projects afterwards. Unfortunately, I can't pick her up. Well, I kind of can. I can always re-glue her, right? Do you like her? What do you think? Let me. Oh, Catherine Kelly, that is fantastic. Right? We've done really well today, Callie. Thanks for being here. I can just keep working on her. I'm thinking maybe I can get her pearls on. Yeah, my papers on the tail feathers need to dry. That's for sure. But what do you think? I think the pearls are adorable. I wonder if I could make them. Maybe I can. Here we go. That's what I can do. I can glue them. Right, so that I have, okay. I'm going to have to keep it, let's see, you know how I've already used these and then I dipped them in paint to get them more pearlized because they were really yellow. Oh, and I think it's going to keep it from the string. If I can glue this to where I can just, right, turn it afterwards, we're in good shape. Right? Got to make it, oh, I like that. Okay, let me, okay. Are you, oh, sorry. Oh, we have 1 minute. Okay, so now I need to pick. All right. What's that? This is just too cute. Thank you, Lavada. All right, we're going to pick. I can scroll this time. Oh my goodness. Laura Louise, you actually got won a fall banner kit from me if you're still watching. Laura's one of our affiliates and she doesn't usually craft. She's one of our furniture painters and she'll craft today. She's our last one on. Actually, after me, you want to come back and watch Christine from Reimagineered For Your Home. Just refresh the page. And then Laura's after her. Bye, everybody. Love you. Congratulations.